is scheduled for one fall.
Welcome back to BSE Pro Wrestling. Welcome back to ringside. Look what we got going here. The big monster, big Brian Youngblood making his way to the ring. And you got to be impressed with the size and strength of this young man.
I mean, this guy's been on a tear, but it's got to be sheer dumb luck. And when I say dumb, that's exactly what I mean. Dave, the guy's gone through on brute force, but really, hasn't got a brain in his head. He's got muscles where his brain should be. That's what I think. Because, you know, you can just look at him. He's not that bright.
I mean, it's a guy that you spent some time with lately.
Hey, I'm trying to establish myself. You can see the fancy shirt I'm wearing, all from the lessons learned by this guy, Sebastian Suave. Let's give him a golf clap right now.
No, you can just stop with the golf clap. For a young man who's pompous, to say the least.
Pompous? What are you talking about? He's confident in his abilities, and confident that he's going to solve the equation that is Brian Youngblood. The guy's a gentleman and a scholar, and one heck of a wrestler too, Dan.
As we've seen in episodes of the School of Suave, where he's been trying to teach Mr. Ardo Cal lessons on how to be a gentleman, how to be suave, and it looks like you perhaps could use a lesson or two. And look at this.
What are you talking about? I got a master's degree from that school.
Putting down the mat because he believes his boots are too clean to be in this gross wrestling ring, as he refers to it as. He has the hand sanitizer for touching those disgusting ropes, as he likes to say.
Disgusting ropes and filthy opponents. I mean, look at this guy. You can tell this guy's he's not just been walking in churches and in the fields of daisies. This guy, Brian Youngblood, who knows where he's been, probably spent his time at the gym, the big muscle head. He can sweaty mats and stuff. Come on. He should be in the ring as distinguished as Sebastian Suave.
Well, we're going to ring the bell, and this match is officially underway. Oh, this Sebastian Suave.
And there goes the pose down. I don't know.
Well, he took one look at Brian Youngblood and ran for the hills, as probably a lot of us would do.
I think it might have been his breath that scared him away.
Oh, easy now.
He should go get a breath mint along with the hand sanitizer and give it to Brian Youngblood.
Sebastian Suave ready to lock up with big Brian Youngblood. And he's going to have to rely on that quickness and speed if he's going to defeat the big man, who is fast on his feet for his own right.
Well, he is pretty fast, but Sebastian Suave, that's what he's got. The intelligence. He's going to outthink this guy. It's not hard to do.
You want to go down there and tell him? Again, you feel free to. Oh, look at this. Turns him inside out with a big clothesline. Brian now comes off the ropes. He's a huge man. Look at that elbow drop. Over 300 pounds of force coming down the back of Suave. 1, 2. Wow, that's going to take a lot out of you.
This guy is just massive. I mean, Sebastian Suave, he's not even...
oh my goodness, just whipping him into the buckle. Did you see the strength of Youngblood?
Just heaved him in the corner. Sebastian Suave better get out of there. Oh, he's getting
huge splash.
Dirty, filthy flesh all over the chest, the manly chest of Sebastian Suave. That's not right.
So now whips him into the buckle hard. Youngblood comes firing in, misses the clothesline though. Suave off the ropes. Oh, he's caught by Youngblood, who just scoops him. Oh, and a rake to the eyes. Not very debonair, is he? Sebastian Suave now. Close fist with the left hand to the side of the head. Trying to chop that huge tree down, known as Brian Youngblood. And
again, that's the thinking way to. That's how you're going to beat this guy. You chop this guy down, and he's on the sides just like everybody else.
Off the ropes now. Suave with a kick to the back.
Well, luckily for Youngblood, it kicked him in the back of the head, so there's not going to be any damage.
Suave now can't quite believe the fact that Youngblood's getting back up to his feet, and a huge knee to the back again. Cover now, 1, 2.
I thought it was over there. 2 devastating shots. Oh, and you can see that Brian Youngblood is losing from those kicks to the head.
Another 2 count. Look at this. Suave almost tossed right out of the ring. I think it's not too long before we see Brian Youngblood in main event matches here in BSE. And this episode's main event is going to feature James Champagne taking on the Irish fighting machine, Jake O'Reilly, in what will no doubt be a heck of a match. And that will be our main event for this evening. Oh, look at this now. Suave throwing everything he's got at Youngblood.
And Suave might want to rethink this. I mean...
Oh! Jeez, you kidding me?
Just
holding on to the arm.
Holding on the arm and not letting him go for more damage by this big man.
Youngblood now just toying with Suave with a huge slammed down to the canvas.
You know the worst part about this guy is I think he's too strong, but he doesn't realize how strong he really is. He's probably got untapped strength in there. I mean, God, Sebastian Suave is in trouble.
Trouble to say the least now. Coming to follow in there. Oh, and a huge knee. Again, everything this guy does with extra force and extra strength, over 300 pounds of power for big Brian Youngblood as he whips Suave into the corner hard. They're going to go follow up with another knee now. Went in. Suave a little bit smarter. Look, but he's caught now. This could be it. Youngblood's got him up. This patented finishing move of his. Sets him up and slams him face down to the mat. That has got to be all she wrote as Youngblood with the cover now. 1, 2, 3. Give this victory to the very impressive big Brian Youngblood.
And pinning him in the most unimaginable way, putting his filthy bear paws all over the chest of Sebastian Suave. Sebastian Suave's going to have to douse himself in Lysol spray after we get manhandled by this ruffian.
And Youngblood now after the match. Well, hey, Sebastian Suave said that the ring wasn't clean enough for him. So maybe Brian Youngblood just giving him a little bit of a hand to get out of the ring that he certainly didn't want to be in to begin with.
Oh, and he's kicking his gear, and this guy's got no respect. He's got no swamp whatsoever.
Impressive victory for big Brian Youngblood. Let's head backstage to our broadcast colleague, Mr. Ardo O'Cal, who's standing by.
All right, joining me at this time is Extremo and Cody 45, the brand new BSE Tag Team Champions, known collectively as the Suicide Kids. You guys had an arduous journey in order to capture those tag team titles. You faced 3 tag teams in the BSE Premier Tag Team Tournament and emerged victorious. How does it feel to have those titles around your waists?
Arda, I can't tell you how great this feels. We went through the T units. We went through the blackouts. We went through Bobby Roode and James Champagne. We jumped off balconies. We went through tables. We sweat. We bled. But now we are finally the BSE Tag Team Champions.
You know what, Arda? We couldn't have done it without all the great fans here in BSE because, you know, we faced some tough competition, but they supported us and they believed in us. And now we got these belts to prove that we are the best in BSE.
That's right. And if you guys, you the fans, you guys think we busted our ass to get these belts, well, you wait to see what we're going to do to hold on to them.
Welcome back to the ringside area. We got an amazing tag team match lined up here. We're going to see another young tag team in the All-Stars teaming up against 2 guys that we've seen lately teaming up. I don't know what these guys have.